Well, it's sunny this morning, but it's pretty cold. Ground's all frosty. First coin, a 50p piece. I've also had 2 bullet casings and a ring pull. This field is used for battle reenactments and all kinds of things. So I don't mind digging the modern coinage and that, just for a bit of practice, but it could do with being a bit warmer. Wish me luck, guys. We might get some funky little trinkets. Not sure whether we'll get on the old stuff in amongst all the modern, but you just never know. So I'm out with Mike today, and he's on his simplex. It's fairly new to metal detecting, but this field is going to be ideal for Mike to just find and retrieve multiple targets and get used to getting it out the ground. There's our typical targets up to now. 1 that Mike dug and 3 that I've just had. Going to be all over this place. They drive tanks over it and everything. Got something here in the cloud. There you go, surprise, surprise. I think that's bullet casing number 4 for me. Been going 15 minutes. I ain't put an extra pair of socks on, my feet are frozen, my hands are cold. I'm on the bullet casings. Don't get any better than this, kids. I've just frozen my hands off for a ring pull. Hands. I've got gloves, but they're only thin, cheap ones. They get wet and it's even worse. I need a good pair of gloves. Anybody wants to sponsor me with a good pair of gloves? Those seal ones or something. Drop me a comment. Ring pull. I'm on my dais today simply because I forgot to bring spare batteries for my Router Salter 71, which I dearly love. I love them both. And I've had my first old target, a nice, probably Victorian watchwinder. If I can clean that up, that might have some writing or something on there, or at least a little design. So it just goes to show there are some older bits in amongst all this modern military reenactment. Happy with that. Well, I can tell you folks, I don't have toes anymore. I've just got 2 big blocks of ice. I ain't sure the calibre of these. Hopefully we might just find some military buttons, cap badges and stuff. Even if they're only repro ones, it'd be cool to see what they are. Alright. On it, kids. A lovely clod shot of another ring pull. And on my messenger, somebody's just wished Robert Cooper happy birthday. One of my best buddies, gets me out digging a lot. You've seen him on my videos. Happy birthday, Robert Cooper. I've got you a present. Yeehaw! Alright, you puff. I think this is my first pound corner of the day. If so, that'll make me onto £1.50. What was an old flippany bit for a minute. So that came in at 86 on the dais. I might dig the 86s if it's going to add up to a lot of pound coins. But on this site, you can't treat it like a normal field where you want to go after the hammered. You've got to ignore a lot of signals, because every sweep of your machine you can get up to like 3 signals coming in. Got to be a bit choosy. Go after the higher ones, hoping it's a cap badge or whatever. Go after the slightly lower ones, hoping it might be a little watchwinder like you got or something. Alright kids, alright. I know I'm crazy digging all this stuff. You don't have to tell me. I've always been crazy. So, my policy of trying to dig certain numbers is paying off. That's another 86 ringing in on the dais. Pound coin number 2. I think I'm on £2.55. I'm sure. Oh, bank. I haven't had a dust off with a bank for ages, taking in loads of pound coins. They hate it. They're going to hate it even more when I insist on my rights and get them to change these old muddy ones. But if I get enough of them, I will, mate, because in the past I've taxed my car with them, I've gone on holiday, I've bought metal detectors. Those banks don't deter me, keeping me waiting, looking at me like I'm some sort of lunatic. I stand my ground and I get paid. It's my first visit to this field where they have battle reenactments and other festivals. I haven't done any research on it to see where the beer tent or anything is, but I know for a fact, after doing similar fields up in Cheshire, there'll be a few patches of ground here that are absolutely laced with pound coins. I will identify them. £3.50 odd now, about £3.60. Maybe a cheap pair of Asda gloves there. Won't buy me the £30 sealskins. Maybe by the end of the day, kids. Right next to that one, my first new type of pound coin with the edges. Doesn't come in like the old ones at 86, it jumps about 87, 88. Another quid there. They're not coming up in loads of numbers simply because, like I say, I don't know where the beer tent is or anything yet. I will find out, and then I should get hundreds of them, literally. There will be modern jewellery here, there will be cap badges and buttons, be they original or repros, maybe buckles. I just know there will be, that's why I don't mind digging some of this today. Might not get the juicy stuff today, might get lucky, but I'm happy. It's January, it's sunny and I'm digging. Trespassers won't be prosecuted here, they'll be annihilated, I'm telling you. You don't mess about on these fields, they guard them well. I told you they guard them well, didn't I? Crazy cool reenactment gear going on with the huts and everything. My first little one with a tip on. I don't think it's an actual bullet, I think it's just supposed to look like a bullet. Got to remember, a lot of this is going to be reenactment. Like I said earlier, I've got past experience of doing similar fields, not this particular field, but I know for a fact it'll be littered in all kinds of quirky little buttons, badges, you name it. And there's my first quirky little find. It's an axe, look. Nice little axe. Get it in the sun. Classic ring pull signal, this, coming at 76 on the dais. Clean it up and see if it's gold plated or something, with a bit of luck. It's not any type of precious metal, it is just modern. But my first little quirky find, and I know there'll be hundreds of quirky little social history and jazzy little pieces to be found on this field. Alright, first coin of any age here. It's an old penny, pre-decimal penny. Georgie boy there. Loving this old steam engine. We're going to move on because Mike wants to try and get on some old stuff, but I'll come back here if I'm allowed, and I'll prove to you that there's gold jewellery and stuff on that field. TikTok. Okay guys, my first good target on this ploughed field where we should get something a bit older. It's a very small little religious pendant. I think there's some children on that praying around the saint. Probably silver. says France at the bottom, so it could have been a medallion from Lourdes. Is that a date on the left there? Let me try and refocus. I'm at full focus here, but that looks like a date on the right there, or some sort of writing. I'll have to view this footage again and see if we can make it out. I can't quite make it out at the minute. That'll do me. It's got a little lead weight here. It's like that shape, if you know what I mean. It has got a hole going right through the middle. There's Roman activity in this area. I did have a piece of a Roman brooch off this field the other week. Could be Roman. Mike was asking me whether I've ever found much on the surface before. I found a few bits, but I know some people do find nice hammers. I got a signal on this one, but it literally was on the surface. I think that's part of a medieval buckle or strap fitting or something, but certainly got the look of medieval about it. Like handmade, you know. Alright, I just got this. I thought it was a modern penny at first. Gave it a wipe and it turned into a 1901 copper Queen Victoria veil head. She is all there, but the light's a bit weird. I think that was the last year she reigned, 1901. God bless the old big bead. Just got this little piece. Initially I thought it was like a flattened bullet casing, but it's got a hole in there and it has actually got that bronze patina, so it's old, medieval or something. Yet again, possible off a belt fitting, clothes fitting, never know, could even be as old as Roman or something. Imagine rocking around in that and a pair of clogs, lead buttons and clogs or something. Happy days. Right, it's nearly 3 o'clock and my mate's got to get off early today, so I'm just doing a bit of a roundup because we had 2 different sites.
Got about £5.5 in modern coins. Looks like a little World War II battle site there off the reenactment field. So there's my bits and bobs. These are the slightly better bits and bobs. Got that lovely but very small, you know, here's a modern pound coin next to that for size. So that's a very small religious pendant and I do like it and I think it's silver. Part of a medieval buckle watch winder, possibly some sort of medieval strap fitting or Roman. Got the little farthing there from 1901. And this is interesting, I didn't show you me digging this, but see that shape there? That's possibly off some sort of Roman vessel. I've had similar pieces before and that's what the idea's come back at. Alright kids, got off me pop in a minute. Oh, plus I've got loads of bottle caps and wrinkles, but I won't bother showing you them.
So it's not going to set the world on fire, but I'm out beeping. I've got to be out beeping at least once a week to drive those blues away from having to work so hard in the week and all kinds of life woes. As long as I get me top up of beeps at least once a week, I'm happy. Don't care what sort of beeps, as long as it goes beep. Alright kids. Crazy. Okay guys, well it's Mike who brought me out today on both sites, and the second one we come on, he was hoping either of us could get some old stuff. He knows that Roman coins have come off this farm. He's never dug a Roman coin before because he is new to the hobby, or a hammered, but he's got his first Roman now. I made up for you, Mike.
Happy, very happy.
Local Evesham digger, new to the hobby, on his first Roman on his permission.
Yep, and just when we was leaving as well.
Yep, just
straight
about,
back to the car.
Just about to switch off.
Yeah, very happy with that.
Happy days kids, well done mate.